Hello, Marky Dragon, also known as Marcus Eikenberry in real life, and I want to talk about FUD. FUD stands for fear, uncertainty, and doubt, and it is definitely happening in the cryptocurrency realm. Seen an incredible dive in actually just about every cryptocurrency across the board, and so it has a lot of people panicking. Now, those of you who are new to cryptocurrency, you're probably deeply into FUD. And it is, it's a natural thing that happens when, you don't know, you don't have a lot of experience with the marketplace, and you don't have maybe other people who have a lot of experience around you and everything. It's a natural thing. And it doesn't just happen with cryptocurrency, but this is where we see it kind of extreme. And so when the markets dive like they have, sometimes we see people just absolutely freaking out. I see it in the chat rooms and stuff, in the trading groups that I'm in and everything. And we get newer people, and they just really have a hard time with it. So I just want to let you know that FUD is normal. And that what is happening in the markets today is part of, just the volatility of cryptocurrency. It doesn't mean the sky is falling. Of course, the people who say it's a bubble are going to use this as proof that the world is falling apart. And in actuality, why don't you look at it as opportunity to get more at a cheaper rate? So I really don't think that the market will stay down, and it may go down further, right around this time or whatnot. But as I mentioned before, something that happened over Thanksgiving here in the U.S. was that there was quite a big rise right after Thanksgiving, and it had to do with word of mouth, friends and family, and everything. I mean, being together with family and talking about your great success you've had on Bitcoin and everything, and other people want to get on board. And so not knowing very much about it, they do. And so they take your advice, they go and buy some Bitcoin or something similar, and they get involved with it, and then the market drops, and oh my God, world's falling apart. But what happened is that it went up. And it went up for a few days really, really strong, and we saw some of the highest numbers that Bitcoin has seen right after Thanksgiving. And I honestly expect to see something very similar over Christmas. So, you know what? Personally, for myself, I'm not too worried about it. I am not going in and, making changes, selling things off or anything. If anything, I'm looking for what opportunities it has created, because I do have coins in probably about 20 different coins. And so, I'm looking at those going, some of them that have a really good track record that I really, really believe in, that, maybe now is the chance to buy in cheaper on them, or even Bitcoin is down right now, so buy in cheaper on it. So if you are new to cryptocurrency, don't worry. Just hold on to your stuff and don't worry about it. If you put so much money in that it's going to hurt you if you lose it, then that was not a very wise decision. But otherwise, just hold on, just keep going on the ride. I don't think there's nothing to panic about. This is part of the normal trend of it because it's very volatile. Nothing has changed in the cryptocurrency world that has said, oh my God, none of it has value, and I don't expect any of that to change. I expect cryptocurrency actually to become very, very strong in our marketplaces. And while, the value may go up and down, I think that its strength and its place in our economies now is really starting to become a part of it. It's a very important part of it. It's not going to go away. So anyway, and if you haven't gotten into cryptocurrency yet and you're looking at this going, no way. No, actually, I think it's an opportunity. So now again, don't put in any money you can't afford to lose. Because if you can't afford to lose it, you should not be investing it. 100%. I am not a financial advisor. So you shouldn't, depend on just me to do whatever. Do your own research and everything. But if you are wanting to get into it, there's a link in the description for Coinbase. You buy $100 worth of Bitcoin, and they will give you another $10 worth for free, and they give me $10 worth for you using my link. And I'll give you a little hint. Right now, when the price is lower, $10 worth equals more Bitcoin. So if, when it was 20,000, it gave me one amount, but when it's, down in this 13,000 range or whatever it was this morning, I thought actually as low as 11, it gave me almost twice as much. And you as well. So when it goes back up, it'll be worth more. Anyway, do get on board the train because this is where we're going. We are headed toward a new economy. We are headed toward, at the very least, cryptocurrency in the future taking over all online payments. This is where it's going. The retailers want it and the public wants it. It just may not know it yet. Most of the public doesn't know what questions to ask or why this is so good for them. But I really believe as people find out that it's going to become more and more commonplace, and 10 years from now, we're not going to be using credit cards online the way we do right now. We're going to be using cryptocurrency because it's safer, it's just as fast, and it is a good thing for both the buyer and the seller because of its security. And this is really important. There's so many security problems with credit cards that this is the answer to online transactions. And so I really, really believe in it. Okay, I'm Marky Dragon. Take care and have a happy holiday.